Alright. Okay, so today we get to start coloring these two. Alright, I've already imported some reference pictures for colors. These are also the ones I used for the designs. Man, now that I look at Kairyu, so this looks off. Her little crossover things don't go that hard. Dang it. I was gonna start coloring. Now I have to fix something that I feel like is a mistake. Oh, wow. It actually helped me see all these extra little lines here from something. Alright. Maybe I'll just get rid of all of them real quick. Well, maybe not. Maybe just this one. Since that one is, crossing over some things. Alright. Change that. Okay, so yeah, let's get this reference here. And so it really just goes. Oh, what was that? Let me double check, make sure my pressure is working. Yeah. Oh, it's not as light as I thought. I need to. Yeah, I'll have to change that setting later. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, this just kind of goes right there. It's got like a hard. Hard little shoot. Man. Oh. Maybe. Okay, I think I will just take this off. Alright. Yeah, already a lot better. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so might be a little too far, so now we can. Plop. Alright. Alright, also got like a double little tail, so pow. There we go. Alright. Good enough, good enough. Better, at least. Oops. Okay, I'm just clean that up a bit. Get rid of that entirely. Oops. Alright, let's clean this up too. Alright. Oh man. Maybe I'll just get rid of these eyelash things. Alright. So now I guess I can just take this off. There we go. Now just need to fix it. Alright. Oh man, okay. Alright, now I can start coloring. So I'm going to try keeping this base layer here, just adding some new ones, and making them little clipping layers. I think that's what that's called. So so that, you know, it only stays on where I want. Man, that is dark. And I'm not sure the best way. Well, because I was thinking of also um, doing the layer, doing the different, I don't know what you call them, layers on layers. Because I was thinking like having the foreground, or this be like the most foreground, and then this her the second, and then maybe like some third elements like her shoulders and her little things up here and her pigtails. Oh, forgot to color those in. Did I? Well, maybe. Let's just. Okay. Alright, so yeah, let's go. I mean, I guess I'll just start and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, see how it goes. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, do I want to... Okay, so I'm just gonna pop out, make that grow a lot, and fill that in. Here, let's zoom in, just so I can capsule in there. Alright, man, does that look like too dark? Maybe I should get some... Oh, maybe it just gets darker, okay. So, let's take our airbrush, we're just gonna lock that layer so it doesn't yeah, paint outside of it. And yeah, let's clean up these bits. Oh, that's what those little dots were. They were for her scar. Shoot. Well, I'll just add on the scar without them. No biggie. Alright, I wonder what would happen if I just turn this to multiply. But alright, well, I guess that's what happens. No bad. Alright, so yeah, now we can unlock that. Where's my painting? There we go. Alright, so yeah, let's just, looks like that. So, I'm not sure what the best way, maybe that was a little too much. Alright, to go about this painting. Let's see here. Do I want that whole head? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so... yeah, just add in this hair back here. I was thinking about putting it on a different layer, but then I just barely decided not to do that, so now I'm just... Hopefully you can make it look okay with the gradients, but looks like it turned out okay. Perfect. Alright, so let's just color this too. Yeah, I guess I'll just add those ears in. Maybe I'll just... Alright. Alright, and then... oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. So, yeah, the reason I like drawing over the lines is so I could, like, come back and clean, like, color in. And there won't be any gaps between the colors. Like if I just try to do the brown, keep it in line, and then do this tan, but keep it in line, then there can be like gaps in between the colors. And I guess as long as I don't turn this line work into multiply, it will be okay. but I do put on multiply quite often, and what that does is it takes whatever is color beneath it and like darkens it. So if there's no color beneath it, then it just looks odd, like it's just like this gray surrounded by all these other colors that are being multiplied. So that is why I color over. Although I typically don't do it on my borders because then I just have to go back and clean it. And since so I made a mistake because I forgot I was going to put this on the top layer and leave this on the bottom or a below layer. Then that means this is actually the boundary, which means I guess I should get better at using it. Just take this tool and just select them. And then once I get what I need, yeah. One of the reasons I don't like doing this though is, well, I don't know, because normally it's a really clean line, and sometimes I like the little bit of feathering on some of these brushes. Like it kind of helps. Like I don't know if blend is the right word, but it just feels softer or something. Man, what do I want to do with this interaction here? Do I want it all on one layer? So if I did that, maybe I'll get back to it later. So yeah. Oh yeah, I've already given up on the selection tool because I was having to go back through anyways. So yeah, that's like nice. I'll see if I can. And the one nice thing about the selection tool is getting these like hard corners since my brush is round. So I wonder if I. And then, yeah, see, you can tell a difference, but well, that's also not. So let's try to finish it, see if we can. Alright. Yeah, I guess you can't really tell a difference as long as you get on the line, so I guess I'll practice my skills, use this selection tool. Alright. Alright. Oh man. Didn't even get in all the lines. I thought I was, used coloring books as kid, but maybe I just didn't do good with them. Anyways. Alright. Okay, and I'm also, I don't know, don't need to be this inaccurate. I just need to get over that. Okay, I just need to get these done. So that little whoop-de-doo that I accidentally, okay, maybe that's a little too bad. There we go. Yeah, I just feel like I need to be better at making more precise, I don't know if cuts is the right word, but precise strokes. So that I can make less strokes. And less strokes means less time, and that is, I don't know, the thing that I want to improve on most is my time to drawing ratio, or completion to drawing ratio. I'm not sure what it would be actually, because what I essentially want, what I'm trying to get at, is I want to spend less time making a piece of work, making the same piece of work, essentially, of the same level, anyways. So I'm not, like, I know currently, like, this kind of level is gonna be more time consuming than what I normally do, but if I try to just do this, I don't know, over and over again, then maybe I can just get better and I can do more of them, and the more I do, the better I get. But I'm not sure like when I should start adding in elements I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm also just not sure of like what a good process is. Like a painting process, because I don't know, I do like doing the double line works now. Because I used to just do one rough sketch and then start painting over. And I could take forever doing that, and so yeah, I was noticing all these little swoops. I'm not clearing, or not the swoops, the painting blobs. I'm not completing the tip of it. That is bad form, and it makes me have to go through and fix it, which is a pain. So you just need to do little things. Alright. Here we go. Continuing onward. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, I just gotta let go of perfection. Because perfection is impossible. I think there's always something that can be made better technically, but so yeah, it really just like stops you from moving. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was an accident. I meant to pan. So now, kapow. Alright. Now let's go back in here, fix all these little... What is... Oh, pushing the wrong button. Sorry, I'm wearing gloves. And it's making my thumb like a little fatter than it normally is, and so I'm just having problems pushing some buttons. Alright. So let's go through. Where did I see those? I know there's a few of them. Alright, good enough, good enough. Alrighty. Let's see, I said that was good enough, and then I went back and touched up anyways. Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, I was gonna... Now again, I can see... I don't know, I kinda can see the progress, but also... still be zoomed in because I'm working on these like little lines, or working next to the lines. Jeez, see? Maybe it's the positioning of my... What is going on? Okay, it's the positioning of my tablet, 'cause I mentioned on the last stream yesterday that I just got new positioning and moved it. And so it is sitting a bit higher than it normally is. So it's actually a little workout for my shoulder right now. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not sure what the best like ergonomic angle is. I'm not sure if that's something they really even teach you in art school, which I've never been. In college I did go take a watercoloring class, which was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. I really liked the aesthetic of watercoloring. And so I recently discovered there's like watercoloring like tattoos, which is super awesome. They look like if the tattoos can do it, I mean, because it is like a really hard technique. I guess more like time consuming. Maybe it's both time consuming and hard. But yeah, talking with my brother-in-law actually found out that, I mean, because they're like, a lot of them are pretty, very like beautiful and elegant and stuff, but the colorings aren't so deep or dark, and so they can fade after a few years. And so he suggested that use watercoloring tattoos as more like backdrops for other pieces or something, and it's just so you can expect it to like fade. But yeah, not that I mean, so like, cause I have a few tattoos, and I was like, yeah, and they're all like on my left hand, and so I was like, man, now if I just can figure out what I want right there, that would be pretty cool, like as a watercoloring backdrop. But I don't know. Alright, I still haven't decided what to do about the head portion, so I'll just keep on working on the face. See, you don't use, I think I'll like use the darker color for the eyebrows. Like, get a little bit of a, I don't know if mix up is the right word, but different tone, hue. Man, see, I'm also not good with my word, or yeah, artistic word definitions. I know I've like learned those before in some videos, but yeah, I just did not remember. I hardly ever use those terms. I guess I just don't like talk with many people about art. I don't know. My sister's a really good artist. She actually went to art school and got a little, I don't know, degree thing, just like an associate's. But she just did that for 2 years, and it's like a traditional art. Like she's got the paints and all that stuff. But I'm not. Yeah, but we just don't talk, I guess, that much about art. She's super busy. She's got a handful of kids, so she actually doesn't have time to do much art. Anyways, she wants to. What she says, anyways, but doesn't have the time. I guess little tykes take it up. Alright, man, what? We got a little arrangement of colors here. Alright, so now let's just... Oh shoot, I just realized, because I just mirrored this face part, that I could have also... so yeah, mirrored the coloring. Well, missed opportunity. Be, I guess not technically too late, but I don't know. So yeah, and then I'm also going over the lines, just remembered, because now, I mean, this is also another thing is now, even while I'm coloring, if I just like bring two colors up to the line, like this, and I did that with the yellow as well, when I went to shade, then it would darken like, as well, it would like highlight the piece I missed, like that I didn't go through. And so, man, those are some bright eyes. But I guess they need to be bright because we're yellow eyes. Man, isn't that like a disease or something? Can't remember. It's like, I think jaundice is like when your skin turns yellow. Can't remember if it includes your eyes. What is... here? Okay, I think I'm gonna go even darker. Alright, yeah, I like to use colors I've already used for color harmony, if that's a thing. I mean, I've heard it, so, and I'm pretty sure I didn't make it up. So I think it's a thing. Bow, bow, bow. And I'm not sure if I'm using it properly for what I'm doing, but it's kind of, I guess it's more like vibing. Yeah, if I use these colors here, things will be more okay. Let's see here. Oh man, actually I'm gonna, just so I can see that line better, that dark really covers it up. There we go. I guess I should have just used that color that the eyes, that's like a bright red. But, too late. So, getting some eyelashes in. Some detail work on the face. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's like, I don't know, a better way to paint. Like a quicker way. Like, what if I was just more skilled and I just did it without line? Okay. I've tried doing that and it's like technically possible. I just haven't done it very much and it doesn't look the greatest. So I guess that's why I'm not doing it. Also, I don't know, kind of like lines. They like accentuate things. I like the technology of being able to color the lines as well. I do like putting on some brown on the top, just to give it like a little cool style, almost. Also, she's got, I don't know if it's like shadow or something, like eyeshadow. But, yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Oh man, she's got some detailed eyes. I might actually do this for the eyes. Okay. See, I can't tell if those are, what would be the best way here. I guess I'll just do these things and adjust as I go. So, that is one thing I'm also working out. Like I used to like I was just trying to plan out everything in my head first. And like make sure that it all would all work. Whereas I can actually just plan and or just do something and then see how it looks and then change it if I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, I just don't know why, but I left these lines not where I want them. So change that. Okay. Good enough. And then she's got, okay, sure, let's, oh, whoops. There we go. Include these little guys here. Looks like I missed some, putting some red in. Alright, we are going to, what color do I want to use? I guess, sorry, brush. What brush did I want to use? Alright, bam, bam, bam. Alright, let's say, yeah, it doesn't look like it's her eyeshadow. It looks like it's just her eye that's dark. So I can't see the top of the eye, so I can't get that really darkness to it, but it does come down a little bit on these edges. Alright, now I'll just get some lightness for the center. Oh, maybe not that far. Alright, and then go back to the darkness and just kind of fill it in. Alrighty. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, actually, I think that's turning out pretty good. Yeah, move on to. Oh shoot! I just remembered never decided what to do about the top of the head. Like, if I want to just keep this all as one layer or not. And I can't tell if that got colored. Alright, looks like it's colored. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and I had this scar that I totally erased my line work for. Alright. How's that look? Let's see here. Yeah, that's about right. Make it a little sharper, like it's a cool cut. Alrighty. Now if I add another color, get some green, and start painting again underneath, because this layer is beneath that one, it stays underneath. So now I can paint green. So yeah, man, like this sleeves, I'm not sure if I want them on this layer or not. I'm not even sure. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I need to turn that off. The clipping on. Oops. And so it looks like it's just mostly in shadow, so I'll just get this light red and then worry about darkening it with shadow work instead. The same here. Not gonna get that real dark black, although this is pretty close. And then alrighty. Alright, I think I will just take this off. Do I want to some? Yeah, I guess I'll separate them. Or, I guess I don't have to separate them if I just put the other layer on top. And laziness for the win. Yeah, I think I like that better anyways. Just in case, I don't know, my lines don't, or my coloring doesn't turn out as I want. Alright. Oh, that is actually a pattern and not, okay, and not a, what am I trying to say? It's a pattern and not just a solid color like I was hoping. I can just do it in a solid color. Like, if I was trying to make this an exact replica, it would be, or we would be here quite a bit longer. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to follow the lines because I am thinking this is going to be the border. I will put the arms on a different layer below. And so, just gotta, alright, good enough. Here we go. Alright. Oh. Didn't finish color. There we go. And so just got, is that white or beige? Alright, so put those on top. Alright, we got a little bit of a under thing here. And this one goes all the way. Okay, because of the angles here, I'm just gonna, oops, I didn't mean to do it on that part too. I was gonna say, I'm going to go over and then, over the line and then erase. a little subtractive art, just so I can. There we go. That way I can, just like, I don't know, for the angles, I guess. So the same kind of here, can go over. I guess this is just re-additive. See, I don't even know. I know subtractive or additive art, art are like a thing, but I don't know how to technically use them. I just like use them like how I think it sounds like they should be used. Which honestly is how I use a lot of just words in general. If they're big sounding words, I'm like, Man, how many layers do I want? I think I might just like keep adding layers just to test it out. Normally I only do like 1 or 2, like front and back, but I don't know, I'm just curious to see how easy it is if I just do a lot of them. Okay. And I'm just mentioning that now because this line up here, like I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be like a border, and I drew it as one, so I'm going to be doing it as one now. Let's see. Yeah. I wonder, something that I think is like super cool are like those pictures, those animated pictures that like move and stuff, and just like all the work that it looks like it goes into though. Like, I'm not sure if that means you need to plan like what parts you want to move, which means are they all separately or technically separate pictures, and you just have to, I guess, technically draw them together, but then save them separately. That's the only way I can think of how that would work. And so yeah, this would be like, so what I'm trying to show you is, I'm not sure if I'm like explaining like what I'm even talking about, but how like the arms and stuff could be like moving, like bending in. These could be like wobbling or something, and she could be like blinking or moving her mouth or something. I guess that would be separately. But or like her bangs could be moving, but it would be like showing, oops, the sleeves behind it. Which if you just painted something, and then oh, I forgot that was on a layer below. But if you just painted something and then tried to like cut things out and move it, like that wouldn't work because the picture doesn't know what's behind this hair here. So you'd have to actually paint like at least all the hair or behind it, the hair where it would be, if that makes sense. And like it'd probably be the same for like this hair here. Like it'd probably have to be, what? Oh, I gotta turn. I was like, why is that going out of the lens? Let's see here. Do I want this on a separate layer? Do I want the face on a separate layer is what I'm wondering. Because if so, I need to know now so that I can decide whether I want to continue on coloring up there or not. Let's see here. I guess I could, no, because these go behind even here, so I need like a new layer that goes even further. Man, what if I just... Oh yeah, okay. I got her picture right here. Okay, so this is... It's in shadow, actually. It's also technically in shadow, but... It's not as dark as that one. Okay. So yeah, what if I just do it part way? Like, use this as like a little stitch almost. Yeah. Alright. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then this is gonna be just like a dark. Alrighty, and then yeah, just stop it right there. Oh, that really shows how far off I am. Okay, and then this side is already luckily clipped by the breast. And so I can just use that as the cutoff point. Alright, so yeah, let's... Oh, that's here. Okay, so this... See, I think I want those pigtails in the very far back as well. Maybe. Yeah, on the same line over there. Wait, are these? Oh, the hairs. Oh, and the shoulders, okay. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Alright, let's get this turquoise teal. Alright. Yeah, get some different coloring in here. Oh, that color. Man, what is that? Get, I don't know if upset's the right word. Just disappointed, I guess. When I think of that collar, I'm like, man, it could have been, I don't know, cleaner, more like relevant. Oh well. What can you do? They're still probably making big bucks off of it. I mean, and she has pretty fun character. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Man. I think I did that incorrectly. Alright, let us... Oh, yeah, so I think... Actually, this is supposed to be pink. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah, this is supposed to be pink, and the other one is supposed to be the teal. Okay, so yeah, pink, pink. Oh, this little one's pink. Alright. So now, I'm just gonna grab that color again. Oh. Alright, so yeah, now we can go back. Dang it. I mean, not the worst thing. But I just, a couple minutes. Just like, you know, a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. Doesn't seem like much, but I just feel like over time it really adds up, and just trying to cut down on those little times. But I guess that's like with everything. Always just wanting to, you know, get a little bit better and better. Here we go. Alrighty. Alright, nice. Oh, and then I think I decided these. It's actually gonna. Ooh, what do I want to do here? So I think Because I was going to put the face on its own. So I guess I definitely want this. I guess I'll just have this bangs here. Because I was going to... yeah, have the bangs be part of the face. Because they're so, part of it, or like right there. All up in its business. Yeah, alright. And here we go. Okay, I don't need to clean that up. Alrighty. Oh, let's do this collar. Okay, this looks like... Let's grab this color again. I guess we can just like go over it, since it'll be covered up by the other layer anyways. Alright, what am I? Oh yeah, if I need to add and take away some things here and there, I can go to the base layer, since I've technically painted right here, but since it's clipping that color layer, just won't show. But if I go back to this base color, I guess we can just do it real quick. So if I take that color, so yeah, I'm on the base color here, and then it's like if I just paint over here, yeah, it fills in with the paint that was on this one, because there's technically paint there. Alright, so now, man, alright, now let's try to make sense of these messes. This looks like it's just some metal rods. Yeah, I'll just do metal here. And then I think there's some black on it, but I'm just gonna have the ball be the black part. So yeah, it just looks so unnecessarily complicated. Which is, I don't know, it's like got some good. I wonder if like more than one person like designed this. Like somebody came up with the base one, and then somebody else like came in and had to like just add details and stuff, or like the basic concept or something. And then somebody was like, all right, now yeah, let's add all this little junk here and add those. I don't know. Oh, there are straps. I did not see that. Yeah, we could add that. Let's see, I'm just not sure where to add it. Or, like, what layer to add it. I can still add the line work, because that's all in the same layer, at least. Alright. Alright, now let's get some color on this neck. I think when coloring this neck, it'll be good to just coloring this face, it'll be good for me to take off or turn off this layer just so I can see where the one layer ends and the other stops. Alright. Alright, so let's go through and take off this excessive stuff that I decided I'm going to be putting on a layer below. Alright, where's that one? Get the little collarbone thing. Alrighty. Just cut that out. Okay. could do the same layer on that. Yeah, I'll just do the same layer. They're not connected, but I'm a little excessive with the face. Yeah, they're not connected, but it'll, since they sit on the same level, and since I'm not turning these into individual pieces, then yeah, I can just do that. Alright, boom, boom. Alrighty, so yeah, now if I turn that back on, oops. So yeah, I can definitely tell, well, I can't tell, but same with this hair. I'll turn it back off. I'm gonna get this bang here. Alright. I guess I'll do this side too. Alright. So now I can add those back in. Alright, so yeah, these little points are gonna be a little bit bothersome, but looks like we got it. Oh, see. This is why I wanted to turn the other ones off, so I could like draw my one layer, and then now I can just go to this other layer and like, alright, let's just paint below that. Instead of, yeah, just wondering. I guess it also will come into play when I start shading things. It's probably the biggest thing. Okay. Now I'm just like, so there is, we're gonna go back to the selection tool, see if I can get this work. So I want to be selecting all these little whoopies of hair, but with the brush, because it's rounded, it's like a lot more tedious, but this is like really sharp lines, which is what I'm going for. Ooh. I can just subtract that, though. Alright. Oh wow, the face isn't even on the top layer, because we got those overbang things. Man, so that's gonna be a whole nother thing. Alright. Well, I guess I can have as many layers as I want, which is not ideal. Actually, I try to keep it as simple as I want. So yeah, normally I just do all the painting on one. I don't even know why I'm doing it on multiple. I guess just see. Because I was initially going to shade all in one layer too. But since on multiple ones, I wonder if it'd be beneficial in at least some areas to shade on multiple layers as well. Oh man. Alright. Getting squares is a little more difficult than the triangles, but oh wow, we're already on the other side. Okay, actually I know the squares were easier. I was lying to myself. Mostly because of these curves here. Maybe if I go this way. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, see, maybe if I get really close, and now I like can't mess up. I mean, getting getting this close is not ideal because you're just moving your hand more for the same line work, but it's the cost of the precision I want, I suppose. Oops. Alright, let's turn this back. Alrighty. Yeah, looking at the little preview, or technically it's called overview over there. Looks like it's coming together quite nicely. Not bad. Alright. So yeah, I was just thinking about filling in this, but I noticed there's a lot of little corners, and sometimes the fill tool, like, doesn't reach those dark or sharp corners very well. I guess I'll put that little bang thing. Oh, it's very on. And I guess if I'm gonna do that, oh shoot, oh well. Oh, see, this top is weird. Maybe, yeah, I'll just, what if I just do all of this under part? Because that's all. Yeah. Yeah, yep. Nope. Actually, no. I think I will just keep it separate. Man, that almost like needs its own layer between these two. But that would be a hassle, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Not on this, on another one. Maybe if this was, maybe if I had like a purpose for putting all these different layers down, but since I don't, I'm just gonna not. Alright. Like, let's get on that hand. Alright, I'm actually gonna borrow this color for her teeth as well. Holy moly, that is super similar. What color is that? Oh. There, move a little closer. Alright, I guess I borrowed the base of her color. Holy moly, can you even notice that change? On the overview, let's see here. Okay, I'll finish this and zoom back out. Like on that one, I guess you kinda can, but yeah, barely. Yeah, alright. I guess that's okay. Man, oh, she's got more yellow teeth. I wonder if that's why. Let's see if I go 0. I guess their skin tones aren't that different. This white is actually closer to that than it is. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. See here, what else do we need? We need, I guess I can add her ears to her face. Even though technically they would probably also be on like a separate one. Probably the same one with this area. Oh no, am I just gonna end up doing another layer between those two? Oh, okay. Alrighty, let's come back down here. Okay, we got one neck here. It needs to be above that, but below this. So a new layer. Alrighty, let's see here. And yeah, the colors were a black, and then I think, yeah, this is like the sleeves. They were a pink. Alright. Oh. Forgot again. There we go. And then, oh yeah. Yeah, man, that makes things so easy. Or easier. Oh, I was like, what the heck? That is her hair. This shows her having like green hair in the back, but I don't like that. Sorry, I'm just gonna do what I want. Is that? Oh yeah, I did put that. Oh, okay, actually the hair should go right here on this layer. There we go. So it's actually below the sleeves. So now I can. It's on the same layer as the neck. Oops. Alright, so yeah, what the? Pushing buttons on accident, erasing my stuff. Okay, let's get back to some sleeves. Oh. Alright, sleeves. Yeah, ciao. Move that back like that. Alright. Right over. Whoa. Just noticed I got a line through the hair. Oh. Alright, on both sides. Well, that just won't do. Alright, there we go. Alright, that is all locked up, so... Whoa, what is going on here? Whoa, what is going on? Oh, I somehow changed that to multiply. Okay. That was probably my wheel. Oh man, that scared me. Like I wasn't sure what was going on there. Okay. Alright, so yeah, let's continue on, bring that up, bring this one up as well. Alright, now let's bring that up. Up, oh, too far. Right there. Alright, so now. Yeah, kind of frames her head a little bit. There we go. Alright. Yeah, bring the color. What am I trying to say? The collar. Oh yeah. Alright, last episode I was trying to decide whether the sleeve ends are called collars. That collars are typically around the neck. But I don't know, what else would you call these things? They're like collars. They're like got the tightness, tighter than the rest of the shirt kind of thing. And then but yeah. Not quite sure which oh, that's fine. I don't need to get it perfect as I attempt to get it perfect. Alright, and we'll continue. So this is underneath, so that's fine. Get that right there. Oh. Alright. Nice. I think that's... Yeah, just like simplifying all the shapes, really. Because you can go in and add details, as you can see on her model, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, so... Man, that's like the whole bottom 2/3 essentially done. Hoo-hoo, and it only took an hour. That's actually not bad for me, because I'm, okay, that is not erasing for some reason. Oh no, what is going on? My pin is acting weird. Okay. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Let's bring my actual mouse over here. Which is also not working. Here we go. Oh, that was strange. Alright, well, it's fixed, so onward ho. Okay, now that's not panning. That is zooming. Huh, why can't I pan anymore? Alright, well, I guess I'll just work at this level. Let's see, do I want to keep the hair right here? Or these pigtails? Okay, why is it not painting anymore? Why, okay, handsome. Let's try it. Let's see, and why is it choosing that color? It's not letting me choose another color. Let's try. Well, this might have to be it. It's not selecting anything. Oops. Oh no, now I can't bring it back down. Let's see if I can just like right click and maximize. Oh, I don't see that. I thought it used to give me those options. On the... Oop, now I just made it disappear. Okie dokie then, let's... Well, great. Okay, I don't know why that happened, but... I still didn't fix my issue. I just cannot... Go try a different layer. Nothing. Alright, well. Guess I will call it here for the day. Yeah, so I got a good bit done. I'll have to fix my computer. Or my app. I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. Oh, it's saved, so... Because it's not completely broken, but... Thank you. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.